While the headlines are obsessed with Tesla's flashy cars and Elon Musk's next big stunt, something far more dangerous to Tesla's future has been brewing in silence. A rival that almost everyone overlooked has just revealed a weapon that could flip the entire EV industry upside down. And that rival isn't a flashy startup or a tech giant from Silicon Valley, it's Toyota. The same company that quietly perfected reliability for decades may now hold the one card that Elon Musk can't ignore. At first, Toyota's move seemed strange, even risky. While Tesla and dozens of other automakers were betting everything on fully electric vehicles, Toyota chose a different path. Instead of rushing headfirst into the EV wave, they doubled down on something the industry had already started to dismiss: hybrids. To many observers, it looked like hesitation, even weakness. Why would one of the biggest carmakers in the world refuse to join the so-called electric revolution? But what the critics missed was the strategy. Toyota wasn't lagging behind, it was positioning itself exactly where it needed to be. Because while Tesla was betting on a future that still depends on massive charging networks, stable power grids, and expensive batteries, Toyota focused on the problems people are facing right now. No chargers at home, no fast-charging highways, and rising fuel costs. By re-engineering hybrids into smarter, more efficient machines, Toyota created a solution that works today, not just tomorrow. And that quiet strategy is now starting to look less like caution, and more like a master plan. Tesla's vision depends on one thing: charging infrastructure. Without a network of reliable, fast chargers, even the most advanced EV becomes a burden. And while cities like Los Angeles, Berlin, or Shanghai are racing to build charging stations, vast parts of the world are still far behind. For millions of drivers in Asia, Africa, South America, and even rural North America, charging an EV isn't just inconvenient, it's nearly impossible. This is exactly where Toyota hybrids step in. They don't force drivers to depend on chargers that may or may not exist. Instead, they offer the best of both worlds: electric-style performance when the battery is charged, and a traditional petrol engine when it's not. No waiting hours at a station. No fear of being stranded on a long road trip. No lifestyle overhaul just to keep your car moving. For the everyday driver, that's more than just convenience, it's peace of mind. And it's why Toyota's hybrids are quietly becoming the smarter choice in places where Tesla can't even enter the game. But it wasn't just practicality that gave Toyota the edge. Something else was tipping the scales even further, and it hit Tesla where it hurts most: the price tag. For many buyers, the biggest question isn't whether a car is futuristic, it's whether they can actually afford it. And this is where Toyota hits Tesla hardest. In countries like India, Brazil, or even parts of Europe, Toyota hybrids start at around $18,000 to $20,000. Compare that to Tesla's Model 3, which even before taxes sits at more than $35,000. Add import duties, and suddenly the price nearly doubles. For a middle-class family, the choice becomes obvious. On one side, an expensive all-electric car that demands a lifestyle change and constant access to chargers. On the other, a practical, fuel-efficient hybrid that works anywhere, anytime. It's not just about saving money at the dealership, it's about long-term reliability, cheaper maintenance, and the security of knowing the car will work even in the toughest conditions. And customers are noticing. Showrooms across emerging markets report the same trend. When faced with a decision, most buyers are walking out with Toyota keys in their hands. Tesla may represent the future, but Toyota offers something even more powerful: accessibility today. But price is only the surface. Underneath, Toyota has been quietly preparing technologies that could completely rewrite the rules of the game. Toyota's hybrid play isn't just about keeping cars affordable, it's part of a much bigger blueprint. While Tesla pushes all its chips onto one bet, pure battery EVs, Toyota is spreading its hand across multiple technologies. And two of those bets could completely change the future of mobility. The first is solid-state batteries. Unlike today's lithium-ion packs, solid-state batteries promise faster charging, longer range, and far greater safety. They don't overheat as easily, and they degrade much slower. Industry insiders say that once Toyota cracks mass production, the entire EV market could shift overnight. And here's the kicker: Toyota has already announced plans to begin rolling out solid-state battery vehicles before the end of this decade, potentially years ahead of many rivals. The second is hydrogen fuel cell technology. While most automakers ignored hydrogen, Toyota doubled down. Fuel cells can deliver long ranges, emit only water vapor, and refuel in minutes, making them a perfect fit for heavy-duty vehicles like buses, trucks, and even trains. And Toyota isn't just building the cars, they're building the ecosystem: stations, supply chains, and partnerships that make hydrogen a real alternative. In other words, while Tesla is betting everything on one path, Toyota is quietly building several highways to the future. And that's a strategy Elon Musk can't afford to ignore. But what makes this even more interesting is how Tesla is starting to react behind the scenes. For years, Elon Musk mocked hybrids. He called them a half measure, a distraction from the real goal of going fully electric. But now, Toyota's success is forcing a quiet rethink inside Tesla's own walls. Reports have surfaced that Tesla engineers are studying Toyota's systems, reverse engineering parts, analyzing supply chains, and even running simulations on flexible hybrid powertrains. Publicly, Tesla continues to dismiss hybrids and hydrogen as outdated ideas. But behind closed doors, the pressure is mounting. Because the same technology Musk once laughed at is now the very thing threatening Tesla's dominance. This shift reveals something deeper. Tesla isn't just battling Toyota in sales, it's battling Toyota's philosophy. One side is betting on an all-electric leap into the future. The other is moving carefully, solving problems step by step, and making sure solutions work for everyone everywhere. And for the first time, Tesla looks like it's playing catch-up. But Toyota's edge isn't only in its engineering, it's rooted in something much harder to compete with: mindset. Tesla has always been about dreams. Sleek designs, giant touchscreens, self-driving promises. It's not just a car, it's a status symbol, a glimpse of tomorrow. For many buyers, owning a Tesla feels like owning a piece of the future. Toyota, on the other hand, speaks a different language. Reliability, affordability, practicality. For decades, it's been the brand that quietly gets people from point A to point B without fuss. And now, with its next-generation hybrids, Toyota is taking that same philosophy and adapting it to today's biggest challenge: sustainable mobility without disruption. This is where the clash becomes clear. Tesla is asking the world to leap forward, to build new habits, new infrastructure, and new lifestyles. Toyota is offering something more grounded, a way to improve the present without waiting for the future to arrive. It's a battle between vision and realism, between high-tech experimentation and everyday problem-solving. And increasingly, consumers are starting to ask themselves a simple question: do they want the dream, or do they want the solution that actually works today? But this battle isn't just about philosophy. On the ground, the numbers are already telling the story, and they reveal just how wide the gap really is. Tesla may dominate the headlines, but Toyota dominates the streets, literally. While Tesla's sales are concentrated in North America, parts of Europe, and a handful of urban centers in Asia, Toyota's vehicles are everywhere: the deserts of Africa, the icy roads of Scandinavia, the narrow lanes of India, and the bustling streets of South America. The numbers speak volumes. In 2023, Toyota sold over 10 million vehicles worldwide. Tesla? Around 1.8 million. That's not a small difference, it's a mountain. And it highlights a fundamental truth: not everyone can afford a Tesla, or has access to the infrastructure it requires. But nearly everyone can rely on a Toyota hybrid. This global reach isn't accidental. Toyota has spent decades understanding the realities of mobility across different climates, terrains, and economic conditions. Their cars are designed to work everywhere, for everyone, not just in tech-savvy urban centers. And as EV charging networks lag in many regions, Toyota's hybrids are the practical choice, delivering performance and reliability without compromise. Which brings us to the ultimate question: in a world racing toward electric dreams, who is truly winning? Toyota's new hybrids aren't just smart on paper, they perform in the real world. Freezing winters, scorching summers, dusty rural roads, and high-altitude mountains, their engines adapt. Tesla cars can struggle in extreme conditions or when batteries lose efficiency. Toyota's dual-engine design ensures the car keeps moving no matter what. Reliability becomes more than a selling point, it's survival for drivers who can't risk being stranded. The hype around EVs is fading for some buyers. People are asking practical questions. What if there's no charger nearby? What if maintenance costs skyrocket? Can my battery last through winter? Toyota's hybrids answer all these questions. Buyers are choosing certainty over glamour, function over flash. Slowly, the market is shifting toward vehicles that solve real-world problems today, not just promise futuristic dreams. Beyond hybrids, Toyota's research is years ahead in solid-state batteries and hydrogen fuel cells. They are quietly creating an entire ecosystem for next-gen mobility. While Tesla continues to focus on lithium-ion tech and urban EV markets, Toyota is preparing solutions for every terrain, every climate, and every economic bracket. Their approach is not flashy, but it's strategic and long-term. Governments worldwide are noticing. Toyota's hybrids and hydrogen vehicles reduce emissions immediately, without needing costly charging networks or grid upgrades. Fleet operators, taxis, buses, and delivery vehicles are adopting Toyota solutions because they actually work today. Policymakers are partnering with Toyota, giving the brand an advantage in regulatory influence and infrastructure planning. Tesla's growth is impressive but niche. Premium pricing, urban-focused marketing, and infrastructure dependency limit their reach. In many developing countries, Tesla remains a distant dream. Toyota, on the other hand, has mass-market appeal. Their vehicles are practical, affordable, and maintainable anywhere, giving them access to millions more customers than Tesla can realistically reach in the next decade. This isn't just about engines or batteries, it's about mindset. Tesla represents the dream of the future, flashy, cutting-edge, aspirational. Toyota represents practical empowerment, mobility for everyone, everywhere, today. This philosophical difference is shaping the market. People are realizing that a car isn't just a gadget, it's a tool, a daily companion. And Toyota's approach ensures that tool actually works when it's needed most. If the next 5 years reward early adopters, Tesla will shine. But if the next 10 years focus on mass adoption, Toyota is poised to dominate. The winner of the mobility race won't just be the one with the flashiest technology, it will be the one who serves the largest number of people reliably and efficiently. Toyota is quietly building that foundation, while Tesla still chases dreams. And in a world where practical mobility matters more than hype, Toyota may have already checkmated Tesla. Toyota doesn't need flashy marketing campaigns to make waves. While Tesla launches media spectacles, Toyota quietly improves its technology. From advanced hybrid engines to smarter energy management systems, every innovation is designed to work, not just to impress. This silent revolution allows Toyota to outperform competitors without spending billions on hype or social media stunts. Tesla drivers constantly worry about battery depletion. A long trip can turn stressful without fast chargers. Toyota hybrids eliminate that fear entirely. When the battery runs low, the petrol engine takes over seamlessly. Drivers can travel hundreds of kilometers through rural areas, mountains, or deserts without ever pausing to recharge. This real-world reliability gives Toyota a decisive edge in markets where charging infrastructure is still limited. Toyota's hybrids hit the perfect balance between eco-friendliness and cost-effectiveness. They reduce emissions compared to conventional petrol cars, yet remain affordable for middle-class buyers. This combination attracts customers who want sustainability without paying a premium or changing their lifestyle drastically, a market Tesla struggles to fully capture. Toyota isn't just selling cars, it's strategically entering markets that EVs cannot yet dominate. Rural communities, emerging economies, and regions with limited electricity grids now have access to advanced hybrid technology. This careful expansion ensures Toyota builds brand loyalty and market dominance before competitors can fully establish themselves. While hybrids dominate today, Toyota is already preparing for the next decade. Solid-state batteries, hydrogen fuel cells, and new energy storage solutions are being tested and perfected. Unlike companies betting everything on one technology, Toyota keeps multiple options ready, ensuring it can adapt to global trends and infrastructure developments as they happen. Insider reports suggest Tesla is feeling the heat. Engineers are studying Toyota's hybrid and hydrogen systems, trying to figure out solutions for markets they've neglected. Elon Musk may dismiss these efforts publicly, but the company's internal focus shows a shift. Toyota's multi-pronged approach is forcing Tesla to reconsider strategies it once mocked. The battle between Tesla and Toyota isn't just about cars, it's about how the world moves. Tesla pushes for a future of ultra-smart, fully electric vehicles, often accessible only to urban elites. Toyota focuses on mobility that works for everyone, everywhere. The hybrid strategy, combined with emerging tech like solid-state batteries and hydrogen, positions Toyota as a quiet leader in the global mobility revolution. And as infrastructure catches up, Toyota's foresight could redefine what it means to dominate the automotive industry. In the end, the battle between Tesla and Toyota isn't just about engines or batteries, it's about philosophy, strategy, and understanding what the world truly needs right now. Tesla represents ambition, innovation, and bold dreams. Its cars are sleek, high-tech, and futuristic, symbols of a tomorrow that captivates imaginations. But for many, that dream doesn't fit today. In regions where charging infrastructure is sparse or unreliable, Tesla's electric vehicles remain more aspiration than practical solution. Toyota, on the other hand, is grounded in reality. Its new generation of hybrids is designed for people who need cars that start reliably, run efficiently, and don't leave them stranded. These vehicles deliver a smart balance of environmental performance, fuel economy, and adaptability to extreme conditions, from scorching deserts to freezing winters, from busy city streets to remote rural roads. Toyota's approach solves real problems today, without asking drivers to drastically change their lifestyles. The numbers speak louder than words. Toyota sells millions of vehicles every year across diverse global markets. Tesla, despite its media hype and brand prestige, remains concentrated in select regions and a narrow customer segment. This gap highlights more than sales. It reveals Toyota's deep understanding of real-world mobility and its ability to deliver solutions that truly work for the masses. Meanwhile, Toyota isn't just playing for today, it's preparing for tomorrow. Solid-state batteries, hydrogen fuel cells, and smarter hybrid systems are quietly shaping the future of mobility. While Tesla pushes one high-tech vision, Toyota is building multiple pathways, ensuring its vehicles remain relevant, adaptable, and effective across every market, climate, and socio-economic context. So who will dominate the next decade? If the coming years reward early adopters and tech enthusiasts, Tesla will continue to shine. But if mass adoption, reliability, and global practicality define success, Toyota is quietly positioning itself to win. The real winner in mobility won't necessarily be the company with the flashiest technology. It will be the one that serves the most people, in the most places, most effectively. Tesla may be the king of the electric revolution, but Toyota is becoming the champion of real-world mobility. Its hybrids are already on the roads, powering millions of journeys without fear of range anxiety, charging delays, or infrastructure limitations. And while Tesla builds dreams, Toyota is building solutions that matter today, preparing the foundation for the mobility of tomorrow. The question now isn't who is faster or flashier or louder, it's who is smarter, more adaptable, and truly ready to move the world. And in that game, Toyota may have already quietly checkmated Tesla. If you found this analysis eye-opening, don't forget to hit the like button, subscribe, and comment below. Who do you think will ultimately win the mobility war, Tesla or Toyota?